That's a good question. The food system in the UK has got a lot of issues to deal with at the moment, and the supply chain to food retailers is under tremendous pressure. Farmers and growers are individual businesses working with large corporations which are very demanding, and that puts a lot of pressure on farm incomes and a lot of pressure on the supply chain that's supplying them as well. But over the last 5 or 6 years, we've seen a sea change in the trading environment for supermarkets because households in Britain have seen a collapse of their living standards, and people have had to save money, and food is one of the areas where they've been able to tighten their purse strings. And we have seen a bigger reduction in the profitability of Britain's supermarkets in 2014 than we've ever seen before. We've unwound 20 or 30 years of profit growth with collapses in the profits of the likes of Tesco, Morrisons and Sainsbury's. And that reflects the fact that those big corporations really took their customers for granted and didn't see their needs and wants. And someone else, which is often the case in economies, has filled the void. And that void has been filled by the likes of Aldi, Lidl in the discount end, and companies like Waitrose and Marks and Spencer's have maintained their premium appeal to a lot of customers. So the squeezed middle in the British consumer economy has flexed its muscles, and they've squeezed the middle of the supermarket businesses, and the UK food chain is undergoing considerable strain and change. Academics have an important role to play in characterising, explaining and maybe even contributing to the improvement of the food system. Academics keep people honest, they keep industries honest, they keep processes and systems honest alongside journalists and other stakeholders. So to our mind, academics have an important role in characterising, explaining and then conditioning and influencing food systems. Civil society is a recipient of food systems, but also conditions food systems. And in a market economy, that civil society votes with its feet and with its purses as to what sort of food system it wants and doesn't want. And over time, civil society should get the food system it deserves. And if that society doesn't value food and doesn't value the rural environment and doesn't value health and well-being, then they'll have a food system that reflects that. If that civil society does value those things, then the food system should develop and evolve in a way that reflects that. And in most markets, in most countries, the food system in time reflects the interests of civil society.